The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between our visitors and our home team.
Set to kick off.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Check. Pass the 60. Hurt. 19 right.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Off to the races. Middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown. The Bisons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bisons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Tigers nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Herbert from the gun. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. And no luck on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Tigers getting their punting out there. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Ward. Looking right, and he finds him. Tackle made right around the 26. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set now. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And that is a touchdown. The Bisons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bisons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Tigers nothing. Harrison Butker set to
Butker
kick
on
off.
now to kick this one away. No to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over. 1st down and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And in motion, out of the slot. And started to give to Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Grenade. 21. Grenade.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Rocco, it's tracking 60.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up, get up.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Going deep here for the end zone. It's complete! Not the line, they left it wide open downfield.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker with the extra point. And the Bisons double their lead to 14.
Bisons 21, Tigers 7. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Ty Felton here to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely. Coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Cap, 21.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
At the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. Running out of the gun with Davis. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go.
They'll air it out on third. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers lower the deficit to a single possession.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Tigers 14. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He cuts it toward the right sideline. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Bison throw their early lead to 13. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bisons double their lead to 14.
Bisons 28. Tigers 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Herbert now off the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bisons have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bisons parlay the interception into points. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Butker on now to kick this one away. No to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Davis gets it from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Davis. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. He's got it to his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
That's good for a Toronto first down.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's down to just a yard.
He was tackled.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last one only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert now. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10, Herbert. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at that 30-yard line.
Davis up the middle. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down run by Davis. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Tigers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys get it back to a 14-point game.
Tigers 21. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Got it. Ready?
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Ward off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Rig. Check smash, Buffalo 18. 70, Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Check out.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. 70, Timberwolves. Cowboy 80, Warriors 70. 19 tight. Hey, smash. Drop 50, cup 19.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now.
First and 10 here. Ward. Finds him over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Get it. Back row 80. Ready.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. And they'll pitch it out to him. They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
Street. 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Ready? 19, 18.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's got. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Go.
4th down, here's Ward. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Unlock line. Unlock. Here we go. Here we go.
Gibbs hits the end zone for the Austin touchdown. The Bisons get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bison stretch their lead to 21.
42. Tigers 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. No to return this. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Home to strike. Hey, go Lion.
We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call give right up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set
Half
to
the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Returnable from near the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
21.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Let's go.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That finds Davis complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Home to throw. Lion.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He intercepts the pass. Nick Martin picks it off. And he's out the clear. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a big 6.
6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bisons continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go. Whoa. Hey, ram. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
59. Hey, go lot. 21. Baylor Tiger.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bisons get it back and are going to be set up at the 44. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
On the set.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on.
Quick throw is caught. Has room inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown. The Bisons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Black 80, 21.
Davis off the pistol handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Go.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down, it's a run with Davis. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set. Counter. Whoa. Crowd right. Let's go. 59. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ray. Go. Ready.
Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 4 yards, and that gives him a 1st down.
That's good.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene's Territory index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Red. Cowboy 80. Here we go. Motion.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Running in the red zone. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Go! Bronco 80. Go!
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bisons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Bucker with the extra point. And the Bisons grow their lead yet again.
63. Tigers 21.
If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Off flat. First down, he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. These guys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Ball. Set.
To throw, Herbert. Hits him on the in route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Toronto.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Now he's past the 25. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Tigers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Tigers 28. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. 75, 6. Ready.
Start on the ground with Gibbs. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Cougar 19.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield, is a big conference championship game next week.